Hello and welcome to Off Topic. I'm Chasby, and as always is my co-host Ava with me. Jesus, I can't get the intro right. I've already messed it up. Okay, but anyway.
Hello.
It's been a while since we've done our regular episodes. This one will be fun.
Yes, because it is post-Christmas.
Yes.
And we are here with the ever-lovely Zoe.
Oh my, thank you for having me today. You guys,
You're talking like it's like a late-night hotline.
She was with us for our Disney episode, and that was a lot of fun.
And now she's back.
What are we doing this episode? I will have you introduce it because you're
you
the
care?
ones who are
You
going
care
to be
to?
the targets this time.
Yeah. You care to?
Wow.
You care to introduce us here, Zoe?
Well, today we're going to be talking about our crushes, real and fictional, because I think both are valid.
Both are valid and both are cause for concern.
They both make. I think about both of them quite often, and they both make me cry at night. So,
Yes.
you know,
Yes.
I think it's just
Both of us. I think essentially, this episode is going to be me and Zoe having a therapy
And
session,
Chasby
and Chasby judging us.
Or maybe judging.
Silently, though.
Judging.
And maybe the odd comment.
Maybe the odd comment.
Yes, this is also going to be Ava has a thing for serial killers in anime, and Zoe has a thing for problematic people. And Chasby is tame.
Chasby has taste, apparently.
Chasby's the only one here.
Amazing.
Chasby, let's be honest. Chasby's the only one here with real standards.
There's, you know, imagine self-worth. Anywho, imagine.
Neither of us could. That's the fictional thing about this episode.
Maybe my standards are too high though, because I haven't crushed on anyone in like a year and a half.
Also, Corona.
I mean, also Corona.
Also
Yeah,
Corona.
Also, Corona. I don't
obviously.
think everyone had like a glow down.
Yeah.
We all like to
No,
pretend we had.
but I
Actually, some
know-
of us had a glow up.
Some people did.
But I know.
Not me.
Not me.
I
Definitely
became
not me.
More introverted than I've ever been in my life.
I love that though.
We love that.
All right, so let's
Self-isolation.
let's start. Ava, you want to start us off?
No, I don't think I do.
I think you do.
I don't think I
Here,
do.
I'm gonna ask Google to flip a coin.
Flip a
Okay,
coin,
so we're
okay.
flipping a coin, a three-way coin?
No.
Tassie's just opting
go.
out.
Chasby-
I'm
I guess
opting
we'll
out.
start with like real crushes.
Yeah, we are.
We'll talk about our experiences.
Flip,
Just use Siri.
my Siri. This is a brand new phone. I haven't set up Siri yet.
Oh, okay.
Tails. Wait, we didn't pick.
Oh. Okay, I'll be
Pick heads or-
Tails.
You'll be Tails. Okay.
Head.
Oh my god.
Uh,
Zoe, don't make it
flip
weird.
again.
Don't make it weird.
Head.
No.
Heads. So,
Okay, so you get to start off, Zoe. What's your experiences? What's your opinions on real life crushes?
Real life crushes.
Real people, not TV show people.
Yeah, okay, first
it's
of
like
all,
people in our
And
lives.
start
remember, don't
having-
disclose names.
No,
I won't.
I mean, if you want to, I can just bleep them out if you want to expose yourself
Oh,
like
well,
that.
because one of them I'm still friends with. He's gonna be like, and you know him too, Ava, and I think you know who it is.
I kind of want to know.
Um,
Who? You could say it. I'll bleep it out. I'll
oh,
write down the
Cameron-
timestamp. You had an actual crush on him? I thought that was a joke.
no, Ava.
Okay, never
I might be
mind.
the only person who realizes just how much of a dork he actually is, though.
Zoe, what are your thoughts?
So I started having crushes. I want to think younger than most people, to be honest. I remember my first like real crush, not real crush, because you know I was still a baby. Was
You were like a baby,
No, first grade.
Oh, that's still very young.
Exactly.
Interesting.
Well,
And
I
not
can't
real
crush,
but
judge.
crush that I give validity.
Validity?
Validity.
It's valid.
Yes.
So and I remember the funny thing is I actually dated the guy, dated quotation marks because you know I was a baby. Dated the next year.
Is it even dating in
Exactly,
first
that's
grade?
just-
I don't think anything counts as true dating until high school.
Exactly. We showed mutual respect.
Yeah, like I think it's fun
for
to
each other.
show interest in people even in
Yeah.
middle school and like figure out
Because
what
what is
dating
what is middle school dating
'Cause
besides
it's like-
occasionally holding hands?
and texting them
And
you
texting-
up.
You up. The you up texts. are
The
great.
you up text.
I also, however, though, I was
However, comma,
problematic as a
as a first grader could
be.
be.
No, as a preteen actually, because I was like, it was innocent. I had like two quotation marks people I dated and
Zoe was a cheater.
No, not
The
at the same
player.
time, at the same time. But then when I was like hitting like 10, 11, 12, 13, my taste got older.
Oh.
Like, we need to call the police older, or
Or just- Oh my god, no!
My taste got
I like how we got a new mic and Zoe's still out here
already
peeking.
peaked it. already people.
That wasn't me this
we got a new
time.
mic that is meant to be able to.
There was
prevent
literally a
us from
sound
peeking.
barrier.
There's literally a sound barrier around it, and Zoe is.
Maybe I just need to.
Yeah, move that over to Zoe.
All right,
Yeah,
but
move the pop filter over to Zoe and hope that mutes it some.
But my tastes were problematic. Yes, I will admit. But it was more just the
Excuse me?
Do I need to
I
leave
thought that I
that?
was going to be very open-minded in this episode.
Okay.
It might be hard.
That's what it was.
I knew
Not
my-
for-
I knew
not
my
for
t-
me. Now, in
Oh,
okay, let's skip to because was my major my. Oh, sorry.
Y'all making me
we should-
so
if we
much
keep-
work for
If we
me.
keep using his name, we need to come up with a fake one.
If you
Let's
have
call
to.
him Kevin. Let's call him Kevin.
Kevin. Okay, hi Kevin. Kevin. So Kevin was one of my favorite characters. I did date this one guy in 6th grade. Do you remember?
Is it even dating?
No.
No,
It's
not
like-
really. That's the thing.
Who?
Date.
You could say it. I can
And
believe
it's
it.
funny because even when I was that young,
Who?
I didn't.
Remember?
Oh.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh.
like even when I was that young, I didn't consider it dating.
Neither did I. I thought it was.
I
I
think
think
I went on-
I just have no better word.
Like I think
for
I
it.
went on
Yeah.
a date, but I didn't think we were dating after that.
Mutual attraction. to
We're not
mutual-
even gonna talk about
Like-
the actual
Oh boy. Oh.
That's the whole thing. As I said, like
reminding
It's
Chasby
so
of traumatic events.
it's so strange that like I get myself into these things because it's like I accidentally be naive. Because it's like okay,
Were you aware that you were dating, or was it completely one-sided?
again naivety.
No, I just remember one day me like, oh my god, Chassie has, and I'm like, what?
and I was over here like, wait, I do.
But you just seems so what about it?
Exactly.
Yeah, every
Yeah,
time
I-
I asked you, you were
Exactly.
like,
He
I
was
have
so
a
much-
boyfriend.
He was so excited,
yeah,
and he was
exactly.
telling me, and I was like, dot.
like-
I was like, dot.
It was
Dot,
so,
dot.
It was so confusing because I was so obviously not.
I remember in band.
It was the same-
I was like, oh, okay, Chassie, congratulations, and you're like, yeah.
I was like,
yeah. Okay.
because people were like, you have a boyfriend. And I was like, I have a boyfriend.
I have a
What?
boyfriend?
I have a
Question
boy-
mark?
Question mark?
When did that happen? And like,
You were just unaware.
yeah,
And you was
yeah.
like,
I didn't
what?
even like as I said, I didn't even realize it was a thing. I
Do
was
you
like,
regret just going with it? Do you think you should have been?
I
more-
didn't
you
just
think
go with
like-
it though. I honestly didn't know what was happening.
But should you been like, hey, can we
Like it was the
we're
same
not
thing. It was the
dating?
same thing in 6th grade. There was this girl.
Oh,
that had a crush
yeah,
on me.
this,
There was this
yes.
girl that had a crush on me, and I was like, okay, cool. I
She,
don't-
like, told you?
I don't really, yeah, and I was like, I don't really reciprocate it, but that's cool, I guess. And then she was like, oh, well, I guess we're dating now. I was like, I said I don't really reciprocate
right.
it, but oh, right.
Yes.
And
But do you
I was,
think you
and
were-
and she was like, oh, let's go to the mall, and I was like, okay, I'll go to the mall. Let's hang out. I don't mind that. That'll be a
As
cool-
friends.
No, but like that was my honest perspective. I was so
Tisk, tisk,
naive.
tisk, tisk.
Tisk,
I was
Tisk,
so
Chassie.
naive. I was so naive because I was like, yeah.
I think it's because all of my siblings are older.
Mm.
I was just surrounded by people dating.
Right.
So I already knew. I was like, well, we can't do those things.
Right.
Those
As
things.
I said, I think it's so funny. That,
I also
like,
had
these-
easy access to the
these things
internet.
happened to me, and I didn't even realize like what was going on. I was like, huh?
Stop winking at me, Zoe.
I have to be promiscuous.
No, you don't. This is a podcast.
That's my 2 cents. Is apparently, regardless of gender, I get myself into relationships that I don't even realize I'm in.
Accidental. Chasby's out here accidentally getting in relationships.
I'm like, okay,
And we have to try
I'm like,
so
okay,
hard.
With
Chasby.
everyone somehow.
Flex on us like
Both
that, whatever.
Men and women, I have accidentally been in relationships with without even realizing it.
Hopefully the next one's intentional.
Hopefully.
Yeah, Zoe, you never finished giving us your
here's the
2
thing.
cents.
Here's the thing also. That's the thing. With women, really, I was just like, it was more, I didn't understand what was happening, and I didn't understand how inconspicuous girls actually are. Like, okay,
We're a little
because
sneaky.
first of all, guys are telling me all my life, oh my god, girls are not so, they're not so forward with their feelings. They should just tell me. I'm like, whatever, bro.
We play hard to get.
But then here's the thing, so I'm also a girl, so I'm just like, okay, with the girls.
It's like, we're going along with this.
So I'm like, okay, we're just gonna pretend I don't know what you're doing. But I realized I try a lot less with girls than I do with guys, and I'm like, okay, that.
Because you don't have to. They get it. They understand.
They understand. They understand the vibe.
I guess I wouldn't know. I've never dated a woman. I don't plan on it either.
Oh god. You hear that, Ava? So sorry, ladies.
Sorry, ladies. I am off the female market. Although I do appreciate you.
You appreciate the fangirls.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't reciprocate. I'm really sorry.
It's okay, Ava. They'll understand.
I hope so. What are they gonna do if they don't? What am I gonna do? Are they gonna go full like Sang-woo?
Endgame. Girl, it's like Thanos Infinity War. It's like Endgame.
Endgame.
Like he's gonna get like, okay, we find these rings now. We find rings. Find these this Infinity Stones.
Find these rings.
Find
give
these
them
stones.
to 6 different people.
Turn Ava
Don't
not
tell
straight.
which of them I'm going to marry.
That'll be fun.
Oh god.
It's like The Bachelor, but like hard mode.
You know, you click the
The Bachelor challenge mode.
Yeah, The Bachelor on X Games.
Yeah. But Ava, how was your crushing? As you know,
Zoe, you know Zoe. You've faced a lot of my crushes.
Oh, I did. You know.
Okay, so let me explain.
Before
I
drag her.
Yeah, before I get actually dragged, middle school was an interesting time, and okay, I have a bad time distinguishing between platonic attraction and romantic attraction, especially back then. So basically, anyone who gave me attention, I was just like, you.
Period. What other explanation can there be?
There was no other explanation.
See, I think
And-
I was the opposite. Is like people obviously had a thing for me, and I was like, okay, cool. I'm gonna be over here reading.
Yeah, I
We're
just-
friends. We're chilling.
I
We're chilling. We're friends.
accidentally.
I
Like,
just
I
took things
think that
way
was the
too
biggest thing.
seriously.
Like, I was so naive about it that like I didn't even realize what was happening.
Do you realize it now?
Well, obviously.
Yeah, like obviously I realize it now, and like a lot, like as I said, I don't know the last time I actually had a crush on somebody, so I'm more willing to like shut it down. But as I said, it's one of those things where it's like, I guess it was just like I was naive enough that it's like, no matter who's after me, I'm like,
No matter who's after you, it's not like
Yeah.
people are like trying to. They're like velociraptors trying to eat Jasmine. No matter who's after me, I will face them all.
I will pretend to not know what's going on, or actually not know
Actually,
what's going
not
on.
know what's going on.
As was present in middle school, is I legitimately had no idea what was happening.
I honestly
Like that's the
don't
thing
know.
about it, is I had absolutely no idea.
I think
what
there
was
was.
going on.
The thing
I
is,
was so confused.
since I was. You're fixing the date, Zoe.
Huh? Well, because it's annoying me.
The
Okay.
second might be on the other one. You might have to.
Yeah, you might have to
flip it
switch them around. I have a little one of those like block calendar thingies. If you know what I'm talking about, you know
It was
what
all
I'm
set
talking
on
about.
Christmas.
Yeah, it was set.
Christmas.
Okay, I haven't been up here since like Christmas, but basically, I think
Just
that
gathering dust for 2 days.
there was only since I never like actually faced the situation because I never like acted on most of my crushes. We're not talking about it, Zoe. Before you drag me, be aware that I can cut out anything I want from this podcast.
Yeah, and I'll drag you in the comments.
Oh my god, no! Don't expose me. Not in the comments! I can delete comments
I
too!
I will make
that's
more.
kind of-
I'll make so many accounts.
That's
I'll
kind
make
of
so
a
many
low
accounts.
blow, though.
You'll make your own video. Zoe will make
Exposing off topic.
Yeah. Our first hate account will be from our guest.
No, come back
But no, so since I was never really faced with the situation, I really honestly don't think I would have like chosen to date 99% of the guys that I had a crush on.
No.
I
It
think
wasn't
there
a
was
fantasy
only
in your head. You don't.
it wasn't even a fantasy. I was just like I feel obligated to have a crush on these people. I don't know why. I don't know. Honestly, somebody if you're a psychiatrist out there, tell me how many issues I have. Do tell. Diagnose me in the comments.
Please don't.
Please don't do that, actually. It'll hurt my feelings. Okay, thank you,
Please
Zoe.
don't accidentally almost incriminate yourselves as fake psychiatrists.
Yes, please. Please don't post, like, fake psychiatry licenses. But, no. I think there was probably only, like, maybe two.
Maybe that you would consider.
Probably just
that you would have
one
dated.
that I would have dated. And certainly only one that I would still date.
Dang, girl.
Only one.
But here's
The list is short and sweet.
my thing. I think.
Are you about to drag me? I don't know. I don't know if I'm prepared for this.
You should, because here's the thing.
Okay, let's hear it.
Let's get to Ava.
Because I know you've heard many of my breakdowns.
I have.
Over the years.
Here's the thing, but we're gonna start very problematic. Let's start with high school.
We're going backwards. Whoa. I haven't even gotten to start talking about. Okay, high school. My freshman year of high school, aka last year. That was an interesting time. I think honestly most of my problems that happened that year were caused by my inability to communicate. Like honestly, I'm past the point of putting all the blame on other people. It was objectively kind of my fault for never saying anything.
Here's the thing.
Let's hear the thing.
I was forced to look at that she liked every single day.
Zoe!
What did you put me on here for then?
You don't.
Okay, you know what? Keep going.
What did you put me on
I
here
can
for
cut
then?
out anything you want.
You don't need
you
the
can keep
context
going.
for this to know that there is shade involved.
Zoe, just rip.
Period.
Even I don't know all of
Let's
the
start with
context
this.
involved, and I still know that there is shade involved.
Yes.
I blame myself sometimes for the situation, to be honest.
Although, but I just never listen to you.
That's
you
true.
always tell me the truth. I just
do.
never listen.
And, every time it bites you in the butt, and I was like... what the
Until
fuck did
after,
you
I'm
say?
like, Zoe, you were right.
And I'm like, girl, I don't want to hear you cry after I told you!
Anyway, continue,
But
Zoe.
here's the thing. I was like, you know what, Zoe? You always are putting people down, even though I'm right.
Even though you're right.
Even though I'm always right. Maybe I should be supportive. Maybe I should say...
That was your thought until I walked downstairs with him.
Maybe I should, instead of telling Ava that he literally... maybe, just maybe, I should be supportive. Maybe instead of saying like, Ava...
Girl, I can't see. You know, as soon as someone gives me the blinders go on, I can't see their face.
That's
Both
what
emotionally and physically. If they're farther than 5 feet away, she can't tell.
Yeah,
what they look
honestly,
like.
I probably, unless you get right up to my face, I don't know what you look like.
I was like...
No, I'm sorry.
This poor thing.
I will come out good Lord. You're gonna make this
I'm
sound.
sorry, Cindy.
Oh, are we
Cindy,
giving our new mic,
Cindy.
Cindy?
Yeah.
Thank you, Cindy, for bearing all of our very
It's
high
only
decibel
day
weight.
one. It's only day one for poor Cindy. Anyway, continue, Zoe. Sorry, I interrupted.
Cindy's the new secretary here
Yes.
at Off Topic Podcast Incorporated.
Oh my,
Yeah,
incorporated.
incorporated.
But I was like,
It's a small business.
Yeah.
even though he thought that maybe I liked him at one point, which by the way I found
I
out.
remember that
I
moment.
was like,
That was a moment in time.
I'm like, Womprat.
Look how quiet those ones are. Okay, anyway, continue.
That's how it's supposed to be.
Oh. Are you telling me the mic's not supposed to be peaked the whole time?
I don't
Chaz,
think
I
it
don't think
is.
that's correct.
I think you're wrong.
That's
I think Cindy likes it loud.
She likes it loud.
Don't make it weird, Zoe.
Why do I get
Why am
wrapped up in these
why am I
things?
flirting with your mic?
My
don't flirt
innocent
with
mind
Cindy.
does not go there, and
There's
you
a-
guys drag it down.
Please do not assault Cindy.
Again, how do I get myself into these
You
scenarios?
signed up for this.
It's true, I did.
You're the co-host. You guys invited me on. You guys should have
true.
expected this.
Okay, continue
should
your
have.
story. We've interrupted you like
Oh,
3 times.
It's fine, girl. But I was like, I'll be supportive, and I won't say anything.
Good.
That's
That
the
is.
thing. He never said anything objectively mean to me before, so I was just like, okay, whatever. But then. To you,
He was never
so-
mean. I will say that out loud. He was never mean. He was always very nice. But the
Okay, but
situation
not his
itself
girlfriend-
was not.
control what they do, but if it was me,
I feel like a lot of
drag.
this episode just towards you is going to end up being cut out.
It's just gonna be Zoe absolutely dragging people to filth and me having to edit it out.
You'll improve on your editing skills.
Thank you.
Brava,
Thank
brava.
you for giving me so much work to do.
You're welcome.
This-
Or it's supposed to air today because we try and release them on
Sundays.
Oh.
Sorry about last week, by
You
the way.
guys
It was
should've-
kind of almost Christmas.
That was my fault. I had
You
I had
should
plans
have.
to
Then you
gotten
should
away.
record on like Friday or Saturday or something.
Casby's
I can't, I'm
busy.
busy.
Anyway, continue,
Then
Zoe.
air the episodes on Monday.
We're almost
Thank
halfway
you.
through the episode and we have gotten nowhere. Finish your story.
So I'm saying that Ava needs to learn her self-worth because she's a gorgeous and beautiful lady.
Thank you.
And she should.
What? No, that was an encouraging laugh. That was an
Okay.
encouraging laugh.
I was like, wow.
I was
okay.
like, thanks, Chasby.
That's an encouraging laugh.
I didn't expect Chasby to be the one roasting
Nobody
me
me sitting
today.
here, mwahahaha, evil laughter. No. That was meant to be an encouraging laugh. My laughs just all sound the same because I'm a teenage boy.
Yeah. Okay.
My voice
that.
hasn't developed proper tones yet, so it all sounds extremely mean.
Right?
Oh, love that. But I just wanted Ava to know that she was worth more. And
See, I just need people to tell me when I'm making bad decisions. And
literally-
make
I can
sure
do
I
that.
listen.
impossible. Okay, I'm gonna tell you something about this girl. I told her, I'm in Georgia, girl. I'm
Yeah.
in the car.
In the car.
So my parents, my sisters, which I have 2 of, by the way, are
Yes.
all sitting next to me, and so I'm out here like, oh, and then I get text from Ava, and she's like, Zoe! I'm like,
All caps.
yes, it was. And I'm like, girl, what's happening?
Chasby looks
Just-
traumatized.
I think our mic is dead.
Cindy, no.
Okay.
You will be missed.
Rip Cindy, December 2020.
No. December 2020 to December 2020.
So after she's like, this boy told me this. I was like, first
First,
of all,
Ava's gonna die.
well, yeah. Well, first of all, because I'm like, okay. Because first I was like, how old is he? And she was like, I don't know. And I was like, ask him. She's like,
I mean,
and she said no. This woman told me no, and I'm like, excuse me.
okay.
You were like in the marshes, girl.
I was in the Everglades.
You were in the
This
Everglades.
Barnes and Noble was in the middle of a swamp.
You
Anyway,
should canoe back to the highway.
yeah, just the manga section is in the water.
In the water.
Okay, finish, Zoe.
So okay, first of all, so after I was very suspicious when she refused because she knew what would happen. She asked.
No, I didn't know what would happen when I asked. That's why I didn't know how to do it not awkwardly.
Just say it casually, girl. Just
I don't know how to do any. We've established I can't do anything casually.
So after this girl refuses to
Either
ask, his
all
age
in or all out, bud.
refuses, I had a couple thoughts. First of all, I was like, okay, because when I found I asked if he knew she was from Virginia, and he was like, yeah, and she said, yeah, he does know. I was like, okay, so then there's some thoughts. He wants to go on one singular date with you, but he knows you're gonna go back to Virginia. That sounds like a one night stand.
The silence.
One night stand. I'm like, okay, Ava is nowhere near ready for that. I don't
No,
think.
Ava's not ready for that. Let's put that out there.
No human being is actually ready for that.
Zoe might. Zoe's the wild card
I
here.
keep it, but I have to keep it secretive.
Okay, we're telling
And
a
it's become
story.
this.
Okay, anyway, finish your story, Zoe, so we can move on. I can talk about my crushes.
I remember I was like, okay, and then I transferred her to our other friend, and I saw I saw our other friend exposing Ava on her story. I was like, yes, she didn't even ask his age. And she's like, I know.
She's always exposing me. I swear to God. Anytime I said something, are you crying, Jasmine?
No, I yawned.
Oh, I thought my experience was so sad.
Sad
that
because it's making me just bawl.
I was so pathetic that I made
Sobbing.
Chasby
No.
cry.
No, I yawned.
So I was so happy to
I
hear.
have a weird thing where when I yawn, my eyes
Oh, that
water.
happens.
That happens to me too. I was just worried. I was like,
Yeah.
oh my God, I'm sorry.
But like I thought,
Don't
like,
worry,
maybe,
you haven't traumatized me. I'm
Yeah.
fine.
You know, maybe I'm overreacting. Maybe this is normal. Nope! That's right! Once again! And what have we learned from our real life crushes? Because we're almost halfway through, so we need to get on to the
We'll
other-
move on
We're
to the
about
fictional
halfway through
crushes.
it, yeah.
Ava has a
So-
lot of problems.
So what have we
Cough,
learned?
cough, Peter Beep.
No, shut up! We're not getting there yet! We're not there yet! We haven't made it to the daddy issues section of this podcast.
So what have we learned from our real life crushes? And Zoe's always correct.
Zoe's always right, but Ava doesn't listen.
No, not once.
The moral of the story is Zoe will always have good advice, except for the one time she didn't, and Ava will always
The one time
listen.
she didn't. Okay, we'll talk about that later.
Okay,
What
our
has this
time to move on to
become?
fictional crushes.
Hopefully fictional will be better, but I feel like it
No,
will
it
be
won't.
more of a raging
Let-
dumpster fire.
Okay, I went first for real crushes, so you're going first for fictional.
I think Chasby should go first.
Chasby, have you?
'Cause
ever-
Chasby will have the
you-
least to say.
Have you
Yeah,
ever
I don't-
had a fictional crush ever though?
We'll
Okay,
start with
I-
childhood fictional crushes and move up in our
Oh, my
lives.
first fictional crush?
Yeah.
Hermione Granger in the Harry Potter movies.
Really?
Period.
Yeah, not gonna lie.
Emma Watson can get it.
I didn't expect that.
No, but that was because that was like the first movie series that I watched and was like a fan of.
Yeah.
Was that movie series?
Which Hermione Granger, like which movie was the
first one?
Was the ultimate?
I don't know.
Okay.
I just remember thinking Emma Watson was cute when I was like 7.
I know, because Emma Watson's hair in
So
Prisoner of Azkaban was not it.
It probably would have been I don't think her hair was like. I think that like she looked less and less like Hermione.
With the hair.
Yes.
As
Yeah,
the
but we're
movies
not talking.
progressed.
Yeah,
So
but
her hair lost its volume.
Yeah, they didn't try as much to poof it
Yeah.
up. Yeah.
Well, because her hair naturally didn't do that. Like,
So they didn't want to ruin her hair like poor Draco.
Well, yeah.
They're trying to say she was getting hotter.
We're not moving on to Draco though. We'll save him for later.
Oh God.
That's Zoe's problem, not mine.
No. I love Draco.
Are you a Snape person?
Oh God, no. I love Alan. I love
394.
I love Alan Rickman, and I love
Alan Rickman's an amazing guy.
I love Snape, but he's my favorite child abuser. Dumbledore's right under him.
No?
Karaoke
No.
night is off topic. That's what's gonna happen.
Okay, that's not gonna happen. I have the worst singing
between
voice.
you two. I want to watch that episode.
I've never heard you sing. You are in theater.
I don't think I can sing.
Weren't you in like a singing ensemble?
That doesn't matter.
Yeah, but I was in the ensemble because then you don't have to listen to me. My voice gets drowned out by everyone else's.
Okay, anyway, fictional. So, Zoe? Or your first one?
I'm trying to think.
Like, it doesn't matter if it's the very first.
Austin from Austin and Alley.
Yeah, Ross Lynch in anything.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely.
Ross Lynch in anything.
Jack from Kickin' It.
Nah, I wasn't a Jack person.
I wasn't a Jack.
Oh, the dude who played the brother in Dog with a Blog.
He wasn't one of my. I thought his
I have a type.
I was jealous of his hair.
Yeah, honestly, I never like considered my type before until honestly it was the most awakening conversation with Chasby, because for the longest time I was like, I don't like guys with long hair, because I don't know if you remember this conversation, but it was an awakening, a spiritual awakening in my mind. I was talking to Chasby and I was like, I don't like guys with long hair, and then I started listing exceptions and I was like, oh, this list of exceptions is long. And then I
do like exclusively guys
confused with long hair. It's like, as long, honestly, once it touches like chest, that's when I draw the line. But like shaggy, like to the shoulders hair.
I think shorter hair looks better on
Aizawa,
everybody.
yes. But Chasby takes a deep breath to make fun of us. No.
Fletcher from Ant Farm. I had a crush on him, and I don't know why.
No, I didn't like.
I
liked whoever China Anne McClain played. I liked her brother.
You liked Cameron?
Yeah.
I have no idea who any of these people are.
We can Google him. We can actually pull up these.
My dad was.
And now we can actually start pulling up pictures.
My dad did not like children's shows, so he let me watch very few.
Cameron.
Cameron Boyce. I had a crush on Cameron Boyce.
Yes, absolutely. Rest in peace. Mm-hmm. Rest in peace. This is him. Don't judge me. I was like 10.
Oh no,
I was like 10.
He was really funny though.
I'm not judging.
Oh, I had a crush on both of the twins from Zack and Cody.
Oh my!
Again, the longer hair.
Before Cole Sprouse was everyone was simping for Cole Sprouse.
Yes, I started the trend, man.
Oh, girl.
Honestly,
I didn't find out about Zack and Cody until I was like
never
12.
Watched that show.
So and then I binge watched it, which it was good. But
you had a crush on.
I did.
Girl.
I did.
I guess we were both young, honestly.
We were.
Okay.
I remember the first time I saw him too was in a Busch Gardens hotel.
Really?
Yes.
Girl, what? Okay, my next childhood
Busch
crush.
Gardens hotels?
Yes.
The Blue Beetle from Batman the Brave and Bold.
Oh. Oh, yes.
It was his voice. Honestly, it was his voice. I remember liking his voice. I'll pull him up. Hold on. No, we're not pulling up the characters I find extremely attractive but gets progressively problematic slideshow. I love that title.
Yeah, she said that.
I do too, and I feel like we should. That's what I wanted this episode to be. I wanted this episode to
Exposing me? No.
It was supposed to be joking about it.
This was him.
Does the mask stay? Oh, the wings.
I don't think he ever took his mask off. I don't know what oh, that's what he looked like. No, I see it. I could see a younger
Wait,
me
are
having...
you serious? You had
See,
a crush on
I
him
told
without-
you, it's the longer hair. I wasn't lying. It's always been there. I just was in denial.
You hear that, folks? She's no longer in denial.
I am
She's
no longer in denial.
You me for that. For
Yes,
literally just
Chaz.
listening to her figure out her own type.
Yes.
Like, I literally didn't have any influence. I just sat there and was like, uh-huh.
Yeah, I was always like, I like guys with short hair. And then I was like, except for blah, 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 blah. And I just kept
And I was
going for like 5 minutes. And I was
uh-huh.
like, oh no.
Yeah.
No, that's a long list. Anyway, and then let me think. Oh, the dude from Mulan. Li Shang.
Oh my God.
Li Shang.
Well, same. But, I still sent for him, so it's fine.
Yeah. Who doesn't? Honestly, hottest Disney prince. Hands down. Except for maybe Aladdin.
No.
What do you mean no? Okay, Aladdin's nose kind of throws me off.
No, Aladdin.
Just the way it's drawn.
Here's the thing. Aladdin's, fourth from... No. Okay.
Okay, it goes like Li Shang.
And Prince Naveen, for me. I like Prince Naveen. That's the thing.
Why did I immediately
Was
think
it the
Dr.
accent?
Facilier?
Was it the accent?
Wait, human form or frog form?
Girl, why not both? Why not both?
Why not both?
Again,
No.
I expected this to be a very wholesome
Okay,
episode.
what
I
about
was wrong.
okay. Don't judge me.
Don't judge. Oh, we're already past that, girl.
No. Okay. My entire life, Hiccup Haddock from How to Train Your Dragon. Because
I've never watched How to Train Your Dragon.
he grew up with me, so he got hotter as I got older.
I love how you didn't say as I got
They did
No,
pull a Neville
no.
Longbottom with his animation.
We're
gonna Google him.
Yeah, you know the actor for Neville went
Yeah.
from being short and chubby to being super tall and
Oh,
skinny.
girl. Professor Hotbottom, just saying. Professor.
They did the same. They did the same thing with Hiccup's
Look it.
design though. Is he went from, they went from making him super scrawny and young and
To
looking
beard?
like a teenager to having a full on beard.
Yes.
I mean, pop off for him. That's good. For
I mean,
him.
look at his dad's beard. Come on, man.
Oh, yeah. He has some
Stoic
things, he
the
had some
best.
things to live up to with
Yeah.
that beard.
Look at that. That is a magnificent beard.
That is a.
I wish I could grow a
Yeah.
beard that amazing.
Oh, his girl.
And
do be
honestly,
looking- his girl do be looking
Astrid,
good.
she was cool. I liked her. But honestly, I want a relationship like Hiccup and Astrid. I'm just saying. If I don't end up with some
Honestly,
shaggy
does-
brown haired dude
doesn't-
sometime in my life, I'll be sad.
The number of people in the comments that are going to be making How to Train Your Dragon jokes and just putting Hiccup quotes in the comments.
Please. Actually, please. That'll make my day. Oh, Chazby!
Chazby almost died. folks,
Chazby
but
almost fell
it's
out of the
okay,
chair.
But it's okay. He's
Sorry.
okay now.
Did you trip over the bone?
I tripped over myself.
Oh.
Yeah, the bone was there. He had to fall and be falling before he got to the bone.
We can move up the ranks in fictional characters.
Up the rank.
Because I started watching anime in middle school, and until I got bullied out of it, but then I came back, but we're not going to talk about that.
It got problematic.
It is problematic.
Well, first of all,
it was pretty tame.
Was I one of the ones who bullied you out of it? I don't
No.
think I was. Okay.
No, you weren't. No, you're fine.
Well, not really. Not in middle school.
No,
But-
not in middle school. No.
that's fine.
But eventually. Now you're fine.
Yes.
Yes, Zoe. No, my beginning taste was pretty tame. It started off, obviously, with Eren Yeager.
Oh, good lord.
I will be an Eren Yeager sympathizer till the day I die.
You know, not like he's a murderer or anything.
Okay, no spoilers, okay?
That's not a spoiler, girl. That's
That
just
is
That happens
spoiler.
in literally every anime. Somebody murders somebody else.
And, Rin from Free,
again.
he was the first one.
I like his hair.
I did too. I liked his teeth.
I think you like his
His
abs.
sharp
His
teeth.
fictional abs.
No, if we were going, I don't like muscles. I'm not like a muscle person. Unless it's the
all
back.
your anime boys have muscles.
Well, duh, they're anime boys. They all have muscles. I'm like a face,
So maybe you do like muscles and you don't know it because of
essentially. Nobody watched.
doing God's work.
Okay, tell me in the comments. Who watched Free for the plot? No one did. Absolutely no
I
one.
did not watch
What's the
it
plot?
at all.
They're swimmers.
Oh, ew.
I dare you to have the audacity to tell me that you watched Free for the plot. You didn't. You may have started watching it for the plot like I did, but you didn't keep going for 3 seasons of literally nothing for the plot. You watched it for one of them. You picked one of them and stuck with them. That's the thing. That's what you did.
Are the free fans loyal to their boys?
Usually.
Okay.
If that show came out now, I wouldn't watch it, though.
You would.
I'm not one for fan service, actually. Don't look at me like that!
Into long hair before now, so I can't.
I could talk through it.
Yeah,
I
she
could name every...
She wasn't into long hair before this.
I'm not... I mean, like, muscles are nice, but, like, I'm not, like, looking for muscles.
Well, you don't have to be looking for them for you to appreciate.
I mean, I can appreciate muscles, obviously, but, like, it's not, like, the attractive feature.
That's why I said this is just...
Murders! They were murderers! They murdered people! And first of all,
Okay, please give Cindy a break.
Give poor
She about to
Cindy
go
a break.
down.
I really can't get over free. I really can't get over free.
Okay, get over free. We can move on. I don't... Okay,
The
while
other
Ren...
guys, murderers. The Attack on Titans guy, murderer.
Aaron Yeager.
Let's talk about Hawks. I sympathize with Hawks. I am a Hawks sympathizer.
So am I.
Clearly. That's not the point. The point is Ava. I don't like nice. I only take words. I'm talking.
Okay, this is a hot take, and this is kind of off topic. Badoom ching.
Title drop.
But I have a bone to pick.
Retitle drop.
I'm not saying that Hawks is a bad character. He's a beautifully written character.
He is well written.
He has good development.
He has flaws.
He has flaws, and all characters should.
Yes.
I'm not saying that. I'm worried. You know what?
I read Maximum Ride in middle school. I blame that for the wing thing.
For those of you who don't know what that is,
Congrats.
Congrats.
Keep it that way.
I envy you.
Honestly, don't tell me if you read Maximum Ride in middle school you didn't have a thing for Fang. Come on, tell me. Tell me right now that you did not have a thing for Fang.
I just knew about it.
Oh, okay. If you read Maximum, tell me in the comments. If you read Maximum Ride as a child, did you have a thing for Fang?
My sister did. She probably did like Fang.
Exactly.
To be honest.
Exactly. The wing thing comes from Maximum Ride. I guarantee you.
But Ava. Okay, Ava. Here's the thing, and then let's get to the overarching thing. None of them, not a one, is not 2D.
And
I like real men.
That's not the problem, though.
What's not the problem? What do you mean?
Well,
What's
here's
the problem? Tell me what the problem is.
Not a one of the fictional ones are. So in your...
Oh, you want me to start listing the fictional real men I like?
Sure.
Okay, we got Anakin Skywalker.
Oh, yeah.
Obviously.
I mean, that's
no, no.
Whoa! What do you mean? What do you mean? Whoa.
He doesn't like
Anakin
sand.
in the prequels.
He doesn't like sand.
Except the stupid little ponytail he had for a while.
That was funny. He doesn't like sand.
He doesn't like sand.
He goes marrying girls in secret. Super romantic.
Yeah.
He has weird amount.
I might be in the minority of Star Wars fans, but I feel like
twins.
Hayden Christensen's Anakin Skywalker was a mess.
Okay, well, what about the Mandalorian?
And he kills all the younglings. We love that.
What do you mean? What about the Mandalorian?
I'm listing.
He's not in the Mandalorian.
Mando. I'm talking about the person. The Mandalorian.
Mando.
Why would I have a crush on the Mandalorian?
I do!
The mask stays on.
The mask stays on!
Jesus.
What's his name? I forgot the character's name, but the person that Donald Glover plays in Community.
Community. I don't know the character's name.
I don't remember his name.
I've never
who you're talking
watched
about.
Community.
You should.
It's good.
Yes.
Okay.
Just everyone, basically everyone in the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Donald Glover plays Troy in Community.
Oh, yes.
I didn't
I
remember
just
the
forgot his, I
character's
haven't
name.
watched a whole
Yeah.
lot of Community.
I've seen most of it, but I couldn't remember his character's name. I just look at it and
So
go,
you went Doctor Strange,
it's
Yes.
Donald
Iron
Glover.
Man,
Absolutely.
Peter Parker.
Absolutely.
The age range
Hulk.
on this is
No, Bruce Banner. I draw the line at Bruce Banner. I'm sorry.
Bruce,
The PhDs don't sway me.
Well.
Don't look at me like that, Chasby.
Bucky Barnes.
I
Yes.
asked out of
Hawkeye.
Yeah. He's not up there, but yeah.
I know you said that you wouldn't date women, but if you don't have a crush on Valkyrie, I think there's something wrong with you.
I can appreciate her. I can be like, she's pretty.
I can appreciate it.
Yeah, obviously I could be like, a woman is pretty, but I wouldn't date her.
Fair enough, but I feel like everybody has to have an attraction to Valkyrie.
Attractiveness? Yeah, she's hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Attractiveness, not including the character
What's she
details.
from? What's she from?
Thor Ragnarok.
Thor Ragnarok. Valkyrie. What is her isn't her name actually Valkyrie?
Yeah.
Oh, this chick. Yes, I know her. Never mind.
See,
She is a badass.
I feel like regardless of gender or sexuality, if you don't have a crush on Valkyrie, there's something wrong with you.
All of the famous Chris's except for Chris Pratt. Oh, Johnny Depp. In everything he's been in.
Yes.
That includes Edward Scissorhands.
The hands.
I don't think they can come off. I don't think that's how it works. Because if it did, I'm pretty sure he wouldn't choose to live 24/7 with scissor gloves on.
Yes.
He might.
He might. He was a little bit of an oddball. It's just Johnny Depp's voice.
Oh, the boy.
He does have a very interesting accent because like he's lived in a lot of different places.
Yeah.
It's like it's
Definitely not
it's like
him
when I
in
was younger,
Fantastic Beasts, though.
when I was young, when
Oh.
I was younger. It was
Oh, the dude who played Newt Scamander.
Well, he's gay.
Oh.
Well, he's gay.
Oh, Eddie Redmayne?
Yes!
And
I never thought Snape was hot. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to admit this.
Do people actually find Snape
Yeah,
hot?
definitely
I know
a lot of
people
people.
find Draco hot,
Yes.
which is weird to me.
I find
Which is
Tom,
weird
I
to me,
find
but I know
Tom,
people
I
find
find
Snape
Tom
hot.
Felton hot. I don't find Draco in the movies hot. I find Tom Felton.
I
Okay.
I
find...
find Tom Felton hot now. I don't find.
Okay.
I'm
Damn,
just
Hermione
saying, it's-
Granger, go. Whoop, Draco. Sorry, we might need to bleep that.
Yeah.
Oh, Cedric Diggory.
Oh,
Him in the book and the movie.
Why do people like Robert Pattinson?
excuse me.
It's just Cedric Diggory, not Robert Pattinson.
Not Edward Cullen. Not Edward Cullen.
No.
No, Rob Patterson could get it. Edward Cullen cannot. Edward Cullen.
Yes. See, I do like real men. I'm just saying.
Fine,
Yeah.
but your taste
Say
is
you're
not
sorry.
immaculate.
Say you're sorry.
I'm not, because you're still crazy.
Oh my god!
You know, you can be. You know what? You can be crazy with your.
I'm
boyfriends.
not
You'll
crazy.
She'll be crazy with her boyfriend. So there we go.
Well, it certainly ain't Criminal Minds. Half of them are dead.
Oh, no, Matthew Gray Blueberry.
Oh, Matthew Gray. Oh! Hey, the one exception, though, is him and Yo Gabba Gabba. That's... he was
in Yo Gabba Gabba.
Yeah, they had. I didn't even realize they were celebrities at the time. I didn't know what I was thinking they were.
Yeah, I was just like, oh, new people.
Yeah.
Hi.
But so they had.
Oh, back to childhood crushes. I had a huge crush on Martin and Chris Pratt from the Wildcrats.
The animal dudes?
Yeah.
Also other TV characters.
My taste in men has never been majority real.
Okay, maybe we should end it.
Maybe we should.
I loved him both, but I think.
Thank you guys for listening to me being... Okay, this was just
We have
call
no
out
idea
Ava
how long,
hour.
Yeah, we have no idea how long this is actually going to be.
This
by
might
the time
be
Ava
45
cuts, like,
minutes.
literally everything out. It'll
Yes.
be like 20 minutes long. It'll make no sense.
Yeah, it'll just be us laughing at me and me going on tirades. Anyway, thank you guys for listening. Thank you, Zoe, for coming on.
You're welcome. I'm sorry that I made you.
Yes. You just look how much work you made for me.
She has to learn, guys.
I know how to edit. Oh, my monitor's
And
turning off.
practice.
Okay, thank you for coming on, Zoe.
You're welcome.
It is so much appreciated.
Yes.
I guess thank you too, Chasby. You're here every week.
Yes,
But
yes.
I do appreciate it. Since we're going into the new year, I might as well say I do appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yes.
Oh yes, Happy New Year's, guys.
Yes, see you guys in 2021.
Ooh,
Hopefully it
it's
is
not as bad.
better.
Knock on wood.
And we'll have knock on wood and we'll have some new content for you. Thank you guys.
Woohoo. Woo.
Bye bye.